What's up, Force fans? I'm Nick.
And I'm Brandon.
And welcome to the Star Wars Vault. Today we're going to talk about the Han Solo movie. We're going to give you a review. I know we're a little late, but we just started this channel, so we want to get jumping in here and catch up. If you like our video today, please like and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be bringing you all kinds of new Star Wars content from here into the future. So please like and subscribe, and here we go.
Just a heads up, there will be spoilers in this video, so if you haven't seen the movie, see the movie.
Alright, let's get right into it. I'm going to talk about what I like and what I didn't like about the movie. So, first I'd say seeing Corellia for the first time was really cool. I've always known that that's where the Millennium Falcon came from, and seeing the shipbuilding planet in person for the first time was awesome. The overall tone of the movie was a little bit darker, which I thought was really, really cool. I really like that aspect of it. That's what I liked about Rogue One, and I think that carried over really well. Seeing Han fight for the Empire and seeing that whole scene that kind of had that like World War II vibe to it was really different, and I enjoyed it a lot. Other big things I really liked about the movie, Emilia Clarke, she was so awesome in it. I'm a huge fan of Daenerys, so seeing her was really cool. Seeing her in the Star Wars universe is just awesome. Throughout the whole movie, I felt like I wasn't ever really bored. I felt like the movie carried the story really well. I liked the coaxium. I liked the drive for the movie. I really especially like the tone that the Solo story seems to kind of go with the crime syndicates and the Pikes, and seeing Dryden Voss. He was like a really cool villain. I liked the new characters that were added. I liked Beckett, Woody Harrelson's character. I really thoroughly enjoyed the story, not to mention the ending, which we'll get more into later. Now, I am a little Star Wars biased, and I absolutely love this movie and didn't really find anything to complain about. But if I did have to pick one solitary thing that I didn't totally love about the movie, I would say maybe the Kessel Run. I liked it. I thought it was cool. The big space creature and the gravity well. I thought it was cool, but at the same time, I was kind of hoping for maybe something a little bit more epic, because we've been talking about the Kessel Run and the 12 parsecs forever, and I thought maybe it would have been a little bit cooler to explain that more and make it more exciting than just Han mentioning it to that random guy when they got out of there. But overall, I think that the movie was awesome, and I totally loved it. And really, that Kessel Run complaint is just because I needed something to complain about.
Awesome. So I think we're both in agreement that this movie was a great Star Wars film. I just like how we got to see like this epic heist movie in the Star Wars universe. It's just really cool to see, like, all this expanding the universe and just everything that Disney's doing with Star Wars. I'm a huge fan of. Seeing Han and Chewie meet for the first time and Han talking in the Wookiee language, it was just like the balance between comedy and action I thought was perfect. Ron Howard did an amazing job. Seeing Sabacc for the first time and Han and Lando, their whole comedic dynamic was great. I think Donald Glover did an amazing job for Lando. That was probably one of my favorite characters in the movie. Another thing that I really enjoyed was Dryden's office and like all of the cool artifacts that he had in his office. A Mandalorian armor and a Sith holocron. I thought it was just really awesome. The pristine brand new Falcon was awesome. Just really cool how they did that with the new escape pod that they added and everything. So unlike Nick, I did have one problem with the movie. I thought when Han was joining the Imperial Academy and he went up to the recruitment officer and he was saying he wanted to be a pilot, the officer asked him what his people were, and Han says nobody. So the guy decides his last name is going to be Solo. And I just thought that, like, that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, like how an Imperial officer who has no significance created one of the most legendary characters' last name. I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. But overall, this movie is amazing. I'm a huge fan. I thought it was one of the best made Star Wars movies yet.
So now to the ending, which is possibly the best part of the movie. You see Qi'ra kind of take control. She tells Han she'll be right behind him, but we all know that's not what she was doing. She took Dryden Voss's ring, cranked it into his desk, and she basically took over, and that's when we see him for the first time. On screen, I immediately knew as soon as I heard the voice, Darth Maul. That was probably the biggest surprise to me in a long time. I was not expecting it in the least, and I was so pleasantly surprised. I thought it was so awesome to see Darth Maul again. You know, we haven't seen him in a real movie since since episode 1. We saw him again in the Clone Wars TV show, and we kind of saw that backstory, how he got his metal legs. It was freaking just so satisfying to see him in the big screen once again.
I think that we're both in agreement that this is a great Star Wars movie, and if you've been reading that it's a flop and it's not doing so well, don't let that discourage you from seeing the movie. Thanks for listening to our solo review video. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for new and exciting Star Wars content in the future. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Nick. Thanks for listening. Have a great day, and may the Force be with you.